morning and welcome to webinar by FluentPro, uh, webinar called Modern PMO and Unified Portfolio Management. And we'll mostly talk today about how to integrate uh, Microsoft Project Planner and Microsoft Planner, what are the integration scenarios, how all that can be, how all those systems can work together, especially considering that Microsoft Planner is in high demand and many companies use it, as well as the company Microsoft Project Online. Very quickly about myself. My name is Anton Krasov. I'm president of FluentPro Software Corporation. We are Microsoft Gold partner, and we mostly focus on building products and helping customers realize more value from their PPM investment. We do that with help of our products. We have products for integration, for data protection and administration of project online, for reporting, for migration. So we have multiple solutions. But today we'll focus about what's changing in PPM and PMOs, what are the challenges, and how some of those challenges can be solved with help of products from FluentPro, and later we'll focus just on the integration hub and the planner. So very quickly, workspace is changing. We have a new generation of team members in organization. They're young, and uh, because of that, and because of the environment and the tools that used to all the mobile devices, they prefer very lightweight tools versus the complex tools. They prefer agile tools, they prefer Kanban boards, they prefer different way working compared to the predictive traditional project management. And that generated a huge number of different tools from all the different companies. You talk about the Jira, you talk about that, you talk about Smartsheet, you talk about Monday.com, you have Planner, you have Azure DevOps, you have Teams. So all the environment is changing, and teams use the tools, and they want to use the tools that best fit their needs, that best fit the work and the style of work they do. But at the same time, when we see that multiple tools, management still need to get work done. So they need to information so they can make decision, and that data, that project data need to support uh, their way how they make this decision. So it's very important for companies to be able to see all that work from different places somewhere. And in addition to that, the role of PMO and PMO directors, it is changing. Definitely, they with multiple tools, they need to they need to create some standards for managing project, increase efficiency, increase maturity of organization managing project. So it is same, but again, like it is transforming and getting even more complex with when before compared to just one single tool that organization had in the past. If you look at challenges for executives and the PMO, definitely one of the key focuses is how to increase the team performance, and how to get that visibility into the work, how to make all the work more transparent so the other teams can see how the work is done in different teams, get best practice, learn how to do things better. One of the most critical aspects that we hear from every customer is that resource workload, resource management, resource planning. It's a critical component for everyone. Companies need it, and without information in one place, you cannot do that analysis. You cannot analyze workload and understand how your resource pools utilized. Another aspect, which is not uh, which sometimes is not critical, and sometimes companies have different ways to do it, but it's also their financial management and budgeting for projects, tracking that information. It requires some different approaches for agile style, and especially for the save, but still it is critical. You do have budgets for your projects, you do budgets for your portfolios, you do budgets for your programs. It just sometimes it's a different style of budget. And what is the most critical is that with huge amounts of data, you have projects, you have work, you have all the data in different locations, you have resource utilization. You need a great way and great tools to learn and get the details from your data. You can find that the systems that you use can deliver insight about your data, your projects, your portfolios, your teams. So it is critical. And at Fluent Pro, we're trying not just to provide one solution for migration or a solution for just managing. So we have a suite of products that help with different aspects of that PPM or and modern PMO. We have solution for reporting. It's all the trending and Power BI based reporting that you can use for both project and project, Microsoft project, modern project, and planner. You have tools for change management and administration. It's called Fluent Books and G Suite. You have tool for data protection and archival. It's FluentPro G Suite. You have tools for integration, how to get all those pieces together. For more advanced PMO and especially in highly regulated industries, we have solution for auditing PPM environments, tracking the change that user make to the data so that you have the audit log. So we're trying to we have an offering for all the different aspects of that situation, from how to track, how to connect, how to manage, how to protect, and how to audit all the aspects of the PPM. Reporting is critical. FluentPro has solution for Power BI based solution for reporting. We have Power BI packs just for straightforward reporting. We have solution based on FluentPro Data Mart, which allows to create a support the trending and snapshotting of the data, so you can do the historical analysis. We have reporting solution for Planner, where you can empower your teams who just use a planner and they don't want to have to deal with anything but planner. You can empower them with Power BI for Planner, where you can connect the data and have your team run and use reporting on your planner data. You can use uh, our component for financial management, and that means that yes, it's connected to project online, but if everything is integrated, you can have budgets even for your plans in Planner. You can use Fluent Pro G Suite, which is a data protection and backup solution for Microsoft Project Online, where you can back up and protect your schedules, project site, documents, timesheets, everything that you have in Project Online can be protected, can be backed up, and restored on demand whenever you face a need to restore, or there were error or some data loss. But today we'll mostly talk about Integration Hub. So what is Integration Hub? Why companies need Integration Hub, and how it can be used together with Project Line. And today we mostly will focus on connecting Microsoft Project Online and Microsoft Planner. So what is Integration Hub? Integration Hub it's a cloud application. It runs on Microsoft Azure, so it's 100% Azure based, and it is designed to automate the flow of information organization. So you can connect your agile management, PPM system, task management system, all together. And in addition, the platform supports does a specific data transformation, and like you can set up like all the different notifications on your data. What is the difference if you compare the integration hub with Microsoft Flow or with Zapier or with Automate.io, with multiple tools uh, that support that type of integration? It has a unique knowledge because like it's not working that okay we updated one task that we need to update that system looks into the projects itself and it can perform the different logic based on that. So it's slightly it's specialized integration tools. It has similarities but at the same time it's different because it deals with mostly this project versus the tasks, and you can have complex scenarios of integration, different scenarios ready out of the box that don't require you to do any configuration. Platform support multiple connectors, and we have connectors to popular work management and task management tools. And we are on the market from 2017. We have lots of customers who use our solutions, and they use it for connecting with Jira. They use it connecting with Azure DevOps. They use it connecting with Planner. They use it to connect system with ServiceNow, with Salesforce. So all the different scenarios supported and ready out of the box as part of the integration hub. Mostly what we do is integration hub. We found that companies who use project online, they want and they have all those other tools around. They want to connect. In most cases, project online is that central point. They want to see all that information in Microsoft Project Line. They want all the data flow in Project Line because what you solve is that you have one place to see all that information all together in one location. You can run reporting from one location. You can use resource planning from in one location. So having the Pro Microsoft Project Online as your central hub for all the data, it's a great place for organization to establish that portfolio. Integration hub itself, it's a middleware. In ideal scenario, you just configure it once and it's running on schedule and synchronizing your data between the system. Uh, Depending on your scenario, we have three model of deployment. So the typical and where probably like 80% of our customers are working is a cloud. So it's simply just an application app for project online that you install from app source and you use it. Second option is that where for customers visits mostly with a large amount of projects or multiple connectors, we can provide a dedicated cloud solution. It's still Azure based, and but it has a dedicated processing power and dedicated storage. They also offer the customer hosted options where you say we can deploy to your on-prem or to your cloud. It can be AWS, it can be Azure, it can be anything that you have. We can deploy solution to your infrastructure, and it will you have full control over the pretty much over all the data. It's not leaving your it's not going anywhere out of your control. Current connectors, Planner, Jira, ServiceNow, Salesforce, Azure DevOps, and in the center definitely a project because like for 90% scenarios, everything is flowing to project or from project to all those systems. So if you talk about the Planner and integration with Microsoft Planner, we have multiple scenarios because like we over the course of last couple years, we face the customers with totally different ways of using Microsoft Planner. And we have about, I believe I here list 4 or 5 different scenarios, standard scenarios that we have ready that you can use, that you can choose, and that you can configure in Integration Hub. First one is very straightforward, top-down integration. You have project in Project Online. You build uh, your schedule. You want to push it to Planner so your team can work on the task, report the progress, and data to be synchronized back to Project Online. The most simplest, the most straightforward scenarios. Just get updates. Have your team use a very lightweight tool planner, and just report progress. Task is done. Maybe change dates. All the data is synchronized back to project line. Schedules updated. Everyone is happy. Team members use a simple tool for reporting work and task. Project managers and PMO get updates, schedules updated, and if there are any slippage or differences, like it's immediately visible in a schedule. Second option is integration for visibility. Is saying that okay, we give our teams the full flexibility to build their schedules. They use Planner for that. And but we still want, since some of our project, I mentioned project online, we want all the work go to project line, so we can see the progress of projects. We can see who's working on which project, on which task. We can do resource utilization and resource planning. So that's a typical integrate visibility scenario where you want all the data from planner to flow to project line, so you have all the data and you can run reports. And you can view all that work. Typical scenario for integration, what we see today, we talk about the planner, but it's also very important scenario for integrating with Azure DevOps or from with Jira, where you have agile projects and you want to bring them to project online for progress tracking, for visibility, and you can do that. And all those scenarios, you can go to Epic, you can go to like project can be Epic, and like you have lots of the different scenarios. But it's probably the visibility, the second the most popular scenario for integration with Planner. Then goes more complex scenarios and hybrid scenarios, where hybrid scenarios mean that work can be managed in two places. It can be managed in project online, it can be same project, it can be managed in planner. So what you can do is like you can push some of the work into planner, and work new task, for example, created planner can be pushed back to project online. So those plans coexist, and they can be updated and changed at the same time, absolutely at the same time. And last two scenarios that I will display today, it's kind of like it's a multi-plan scenario. So we found that sometimes project can be not just straightforward project. They can be uh, they usually have some more complex scenarios and complex structure. And one of such scenarios that you can say, okay, I would like to have some of the task pushed to different plans and planner. Typical scenarios that imagines that you have one project plan in Microsoft project that, for example, for product development, you have development activities, you have marketing activities, you have research activities, maybe you have infrastructure activities that you want to track the progress as part of your plan. But your marketing team is using the planner, and your let's say deployment team use planner as well, and you want those having the one plan in Microsoft Project Online, you want to push that information to different plans and get updates from different plans. That's where the solution comes, where you can specify for specific tasks that this task can go to set plan, and the third task number 3 can go to the second plan. So it means that you can have that information, and you can configure that. We have like scenarios how to do that, so you support such more complex scenarios for integration, where you can push information from project online to multiple plans and get updates back from those planners. Last integration scenario that we did recently, it's an integration scenario which is called like for stage projects, and it is to some extent similar with multiplan, But the idea here is that you have stages in your project, and mostly the stages identified as a summary task, some additional activities, and you want each of that stage be a planner, be a plan and planner. So, and you want the flexibility that whatever. So it's kind of like we go from task to plan, task to planner. We go to stage to stages, which is plan. And the idea that for that scenarios, for each summary task, you can create a planner plan, and all the tasks from that planner plan will be created as subtask to that summary task. So all that you have to do, you can say, okay, I have 5 summary tasks. I identify this scenario that each of them is a stage. For each stage will be for each summary task, a new project will be created, in new plan will be created in planner, and all the updates from planner will flow into project online, so you can see progress of your projects over the time. And at the same time, it's convenient that you don't have to deal with very large plans and planner, so you don't have it like multiple stages in one project, but you might have just smaller subset of plans. How that will look if in the data? So for example, I have several stages here, and it links to system will create automatically plans, Microsoft Planner, and you can, like, your information that you will report in planner will automatically flow into the stage tree and will be created as subtask, organized in the bucket. So buckets will be like sub summary task, and the task from planner will come here as task. So you can have, as you can see, you can have much more complex and scenarios as planner. And all the scenarios that I listed here, they are pre-built, pre-configured, and ready to use. All that you have to do is just say, okay, that's my plan. That's a couple fields that I need to create a project line to do that. And just to manage, just to learn how to set it up, so all those scenarios can be supported and can be used with Integration Hub. So let's switch very quickly to a demo, and I will go to my browser and I will show a couple things here. Okay, so what I have here is I have PWA with just straightforward project line with some with Integration Hub app installed here, and I will show you like some of the details. And pretty much what you have is like you specify group email and planner ID, that will be that's how you link your projects with project and project line with planner. And here I have my planner. So I created today a task in planner, and it was synchronized to my schedule just few minutes ago. So it's appeared here. So it's a two-way synchronization scenario where like I can create task from I can push task from project online to planner, or I can create a task in planner and it can be pushed added here to project online. We synchronize, you can define, you control if you want some task to be pushed to planner or not. We have flag for that. We synchronize the bucket, and you can control to which bucket the task needs to be pushed, or from which bucket it came. So it's kind of like you have full control over that data as well. So you can control, like, you have flexibility to maintain the structure of your planner in a system. If you go to Integration Hub, when it's installed, it's available as app in your site contents. If you It can be installed from a SharePoint store. So if you search for Integration Hub, and uh, you will see that Integration Hub application here. You just click there and click on the install, and the system will automatically install it to your PWA. If we go to Integration Hub, so that's a configuration. That's how the interface will look in Integration Hub. And for example, if I go here to one of the scenarios, so details for each scenario is that you can run it, you can run on demand, or you can run it on the schedule. If I go to edit for that specific scenario, that you say that okay, I'm connecting to that PWA, that's a field that you need to create, and like you have options that how you can create the you can verify tools. But the idea is that you need to create several fields like synchronize project with planner, sync with planner, planner bucket, default bucket where it should go. To like if you do not specify bucket in your in project online, to which bucket the test need to go. Some additional fields that are required to synchronize data. Then what you can do here is I know that the project on like Planner doesn't support custom fields, but the approach that we have here it's more universal. It works for both Jira and Salesforce and ServiceNow and Azure DevOps. Is that you have a mapping, and if you need to change the mapping, if you need to change how your data is synchronized between the different systems, like if you want different fields to go to different ways, you can absolutely do that. You switch to advanced edit and you can change it. And the next is that you can synchronize the schedule. You can do the on demand or you can do the on schedule, and you can create a synchronize every 5 minutes, every 1 minute, every 10 minutes, every 50 minutes, every 60 minutes. So you have a control. So our integrations, they work on schedule. They monitor for the change, and if there were change, they will run and they will update your project in each of the connected systems that you can use. And again, like if I have new integration, I can say that okay, I'm connecting to Planner. That's my integration. I can pick one of the integrations. So it's kind of like a very straightforward way to set it up and uh, to make all that work. So definitely very easy. We productized it and we have ready scenarios that you don't need to create the 50 different events and configure things. Very straightforward and working from just straight out the box. One important element that we invest a lot into the help file. So if you click here on that question mark, the system will open help site, and you have explanation for every single scenario. For example, I go here to integration hub. It goes here. Okay, how to integrate with VSTS, how to integrate with Planner, two-way, with Stage, with multiple plans, how to work with SharePoint, how to work with Jira, how to connect to Dynamics. So it's all how to integrate it with Outlook, with groups. So all those scenarios, they are all documented and explained here in help file. So if you have any questions, you can ask for help. There is instant chat, or you can go just we recommend to go to help and see because we invest a lot and it's everything is very well defined and explained in the system. So how to get started with integration hub? So first of all, go to app source, go to APWA, click add an app, and search for integration hub and get it from the app source. Uh, what we recommend is we found that it's the best way is that please contact us and we will schedule an individual. Then we'll understand your requirements. We'll understand what your needs in terms of integration. We'll show how that specific scenario that you're interested in works for you, how it can be done, and we'll provide you all the like financial, like we'll provide quota, and we can start the trial license for you so you can uh, try integration for yourself and see how it works, so that it's not that something say, oh, we have great product. You can try it in your life environment and see how it works. We will help you with configuring connection if you need help, and set up scenarios. For more advanced scenarios, we definitely provide options where we can create a custom scenarios because we support that, and we are like we provide such services for unique integration needs. But for 99% of Customers who use integration hubs, they use just straight out of the box scenarios because we try to make them fit and delivers the value for customers. A couple links. So to schedule and contact us, go to fluentpro.com and contact us. And here's a link for app source. Again, like you can go from your PWA, click on add an app, or you just use this link to install an app. So summary: we believe that there is no need to force your teams to use just one tool. Give them the tools they love. Give them the tools they want to use. Give them the tools that they're most effective to use and to solve the specific problems. We recommend, and as general recommendation, recommend improve your maturity, increase your maturity, protect your data, use more. You get the maximum from reporting. Use a different reporting solution to get maximum of your data. Use find build track costs and build budgets. All have solution for auditing data if required, and there are solution from us, from FluentPro, from other partners. Just use it because like small investments give you way more control over the data and over the processes. It is important in the world that you need to connect work management, project management, task management system. Like uh, it is, it is, it's required. It's a business necessity. Teams use different tools, and it's much easier to make decisions and identify challenges and problems when you have all the information in one place and you don't have to switch between 5 different reporting systems to find projects that are late. Use Power BI for that. Use Power BI for that perfect market leading solutions that you can use for reporting from project online, and as needed, as I mentioned, you can use reporting from us for connecting to Planner. So that was a summary. So if you have any questions, again, like feel free to reach out to us. We are more than happy to help you. You can contact us and we'll schedule a demo and help you get started with connecting your Microsoft project online and Microsoft Planner so you can make right decision and have a control of all the data. Thank you and have a great day.